It's Monday. Lots
It's
of stuff
Monday.
happened. Raw and Riyadh. First
Not
time
really.
ever. Raw at a different time. Shown earlier, right? Played earlier in the day. Shown in
It was
late
actually
afternoon.
recorded yesterday.
Yep. We were done doing this. This is DA Wrestling. That's Doug. I'm Andrew. I was right. Twitter Tanner. Let's get at it. Today's show. Cargill and Belair. Seeds have been planted finally. Sammy is forced to go to Smackdown to talk to the tribal chief man. Got his kick to the face. We got a number one contender of the women's division. Kind of surprised, but not. But today, first, we're going to start off with Damian Priest winning the Fatal 4-Way and Bronson Reed dismantling everybody.
Not named Dominic Mysterio.
Not named Dominic Mysterio because he's a scary little monkey.
Okay, so that was kind of low key. My favorite thing about the whole show was like as they were interviewing all the competitors for the Fatal 4-Way.
Yep.
And even Gunther himself.
Yep.
3 of the best in the world and Dominic Mysterio.
Yep.
3 very capable competitors and Dom.
Yeah. Nobody takes that guy seriously at all. I mean, I don't blame him. Look at him.
It's true.
It's like the cat dragged off of him.
But, you know, his dad is a former multiple-time world champion.
Well, that's his father. He will.
It's true.
I mean, luckily, he's not trying to follow in the shadows of his father. More like
he's bigger than his dad.
He's definitely bigger than his dad. Height-wise, yes. Everywhere else, not so much.
Well, we can't confirm nor deny that.
I'm talking about like body size. Like Ray's pretty jacked, whereas Dom is
you said it.
not. Well, you took a completely different context. That's a strange thing for you. But yes, Damian Priest ended up winning the Fatal 4-Way match, right? With a lot of help though from Bronson Reed, which we also said was going to happen.
Yeah, so Bronson Reed, we mentioned on the Crown Jewel review, that Reed was probably going to take Seth out of this match.
What we didn't count on is when he take out everybody else as well.
Yeah.
Like he tsunami'd well, Sheamus and Priest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel now I don't want to judge this man's balance, but I feel every single time he does the tsunami, it's almost like he loses his footing, everything kind of just falls. You know, like he just goes, shake his arms around a little bit.
Maybe it's just somebody that doesn't like falling.
Could be. I don't know. But like, it looks like he's like almost slipping off every single time he does it. I don't know. That's just me. I'm sure he has an incredible balance on the top ropes. I know he probably has way better balance than I do on there, but I'm just saying. But I gotta say though, I really like how over the past 2 nights, even before that, they've really presented Bronson Reed as an actual killer.
Well, I mean that kind of started with this whole attack on Seth in the summer, right?
Yeah, but it's really amplified a lot
because they write him off after Money in the Bank or after SummerSlam.
Yeah. I mean, you could have very well just like done that and then just done nothing with Bronson. We've seen that in the past.
That's true.
Okay, so
but they followed it up. They had him.
They had him like, take everybody out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had that feud with Strowman.
Yep.
And
they had a feud with Strowman. Like at one point in this match too, after he was taking everybody out, part of me thought Dom was going to win. No,
I didn't.
Part of me did. They go, oh, maybe Dom will win. I hope not, because that's just leading a land for slaughter. I said that before. But Bronson Reed and Seth is not over. We called that. See, guys, just join DA Wrestling, right? Click share, subscribe down below here. For most of the time, we're right. All enough.
Well, not just
guys,
that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it's not that we're right though. It's like we just You know,
Logically.
I don't need. There's other shows that'll be more in depth than we are, absolutely. But I enjoy like just shooting the shit about this,
Yeah.
and it takes it. So, like before we started doing this, like the car rides we would have together, I'd sit there and fantasy book for 20 minutes.
Well, I drove in Toronto traffic.
Yes, driving in Toronto traffic, listen to me fantasy book. That sounds like a hell of a time, actually.
It's amazing they didn't get any accidents. That's really
um,
amazing.
but yeah, so Reed and Seth aren't done.
No.
Priest is going to get absolutely murdered by Gunther.
Yeah, well, I don't know if murder is the word. I mean, I don't see Gunther losing this match, but I see it be a match where there shouldn't be any interference. I think this will be more of a clean win for
Oh,
Gunther,
this will be a
not an interference
definitive
win.
win.
Yeah, this will be like a definitive. Like there'll be no question about it. We know Finn Balor got in the way, or I slipped on a banana peel, or Liv Morgan showed her tatas to me. No, it's going to be Gunther literally probably putting Priest in a sleeper hold and putting him out cold like he did to Randy.
So that's the thing. The reason why I gathered this was Gunther's demeanor. He is shook after losing to Cody.
That was a good match.
Right. But he is shook after losing to Cody. Like, you didn't hear the overconfidence in his voice, and he was super respectful about all of like everything that was being asked, and just basically told him and Kaiser, I'm gonna own this. We need to be better. He's gonna fucking kill Damian Priest.
Which I expect from a lot of people when they say those things.
Yep, he's gonna fucking kill Damian Priest.
Yeah, but I think
And
they'll put him out the choke with like a sleeper hold.
yeah, but
Definitive.
no, it's I don't think it's gonna be a squash match,
No, by no, it will not be a
but
squash.
he's gonna like there's gonna be no doubt about the finish of this match.
Yeah, I think it's clean. I don't think anybody gets involved. I think it's strictly Gunther puts out Priest. Done.
Yep.
And then eventually Priest will get back to the title at some point. Probably sometime next year. I'm assuming they would do that. Because Priest right now is pretty over. Like he's one of those guys who you want to see Bally get the title again, probably.
Yeah. I think I think especially like post
Post what?
post Berlin,
Yeah.
he was like he was starting to heat up,
Yep.
moving into SummerSlam.
Yep. No, after SummerSlam. Berlin was after SummerSlam.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Uh,
Moving into what was it? Bad Blood.
and not even no. I mean when he still had the title. What was the show? Scotland
Oh,
Clash.
Clash of the Castle.
Right. So moving into Clash, and it went from like this is not living up to things,
Yeah.
and then you start to hear like, and I brought it up on this show, like, hey, is Priest turning babyface? Like,
Yeah.
you're starting to hear more cheers for him, and
Yeah.
I think that what the run did over the summer has kind of solidified Damian Priest in that upper mid card towards like he can main event a show, but like he'll stay in that upper mid card.
I think he's
Um,
gonna get another title run. It just won't be soon.
yeah,
Or like
exactly.
later. Like maybe a year and a
Right.
half from now.
Watch him shock us all and win the Royal Rumble.
There's too many people in that to
I know. That's different, eh?
yeah. There's two like if there was like any other year, I would say sure, that's a great possibility. Not with the amount of people that are gonna be in that rumble this year. Not a chance in hell. Moving on. The other number one contender who has happened since it. So there was a new number one contender that was won by
My
the Falcon
girl.
Colorado. Yes, Io Sky
My
is the
girl.
number one contender for Liv Morgan's title. Now, it's really good. Now we're gonna tell you how to get to that after, but how you feel about this?
So, yes, please. Um, anytime Io Sky's in a title match, yes, please. Um, but let's be real. We talked about it at Crown Jewel. We'll talk about it now. Rhea got hurt,
Yep.
and unless something drastic happens, like Rhea's going to be the one to take the belt off Liv.
Really? You don't think Io Sky
And
can be the one that wins? You think Io Sky wins it?
unless Liv gets it back at some point,
I I think Io Sky. I think there's a good possibility that Io Sky is going to win this title. The wild card, which you already said, the wild card is Rhea Ripley. Now she does have that broken orbital bone. That is potentially a 9 month recovery time, maybe longer. So, to be honest, with you, does Rhea really have to beat Liv in order to get that title back? Not really. They always have a match later on down the line where Liv
it's
challenges her.
just a satisfying payoff to their.
It would be, but it doesn't. I don't think Rhea really has to take that belt off for this one. That story's, as you said, your words, gone on a long time.
Yeah,
Okay, we agree it has.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying I want that feud to continue.
No,
I just know it's going to
no,
once
yeah,
Rhea's healthy.
definitely going to, but it's also potentially a 9
I
month
hear you.
recovery
I
time.
hear
If
you.
worst case scenario, maybe never wrestles again. Worst case scenario.
I don't think that's the
I don't think it's
case.
going to happen, but that's I'm saying worst case
But
scenario.
look, but look. Io Sky wins the battle royal
Yeah,
after Liv started talking smack to Bianca and Jade,
yeah. We're gonna get to that
and
right now since you brought it up.
yeah, that's why I
So,
brought it up.
so Liv obviously started opening up there. It's now Liv Morgan. It's now the Liv Morgan World Tour, not the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. That is now done. Which brought out Cargill and Belair. Now, I mentioned planted seeds. Now we're done
Yep.
this. We've been waiting for this for a while. So I gave you an answer on Saturday on the review of
Mhm.
Chelsea Green and Piper, the one that dethroned Cargill and Belair. I changed that. I think it's Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan that dethroned them. I think they could make Liv like a double champ.
Mm.
And I think the seeds are because the seeds were planted. Whereas Liv said herself tonight, you think the girl beside you doesn't want doesn't want a title shot. You think Cargill, I will let you know. You thank me later when she stabs you in the back.
Yeah. And then you've seen them face off in the battle royal too.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, that's probably a Mania program, and I'm not even worried about it right now.
No, I think it's going to happen at some point. The question is, when does it happen? To be honest, it might happen at the
Probably
Rumble,
Rumble.
you know, but it could happen sooner. It all depends. Like we are only, let's see, once we get through,
We are 5.5 months away from WrestleMania.
that's a long way away. A lot
Yeah.
can happen in 5.5 months. But seeds have been planted, which is great to
That's
see.
the problem with most of WWE's big shows being in the first half of the year.
Yeah,
Like you still realize like we're only it hasn't even it's been
we
just
haven't even
over
hit
six
Survivor Series
months.
yet.
It's been just over 6 months,
Yeah,
right? And so anyways, that'll be interesting to watch.
yeah.
Um Dragon Lee beat Chad Gable.
Oh, yes, I was worried about that because I had to do laundry at that point in time.
Um
Uh, Kofi Kingston.
I
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up The Miz is alive.
Did you see? Did you see
Karrion
Gary
Cross is
Cross on
yeah.
X?
Yeah. Um, I actually didn't.
Absolutely hilarious.
I actually didn't even notice that Miz had been abducted by the Wyatt Six
Yeah.
until being on Twitter after recording with you last
Yeah.
Monday.
And seeing Gary Cross, that was joke.
Yes,
I was
that's
oh, he is. When did he get abducted? 20 minutes ago. Oh, he's
he's
dead.
dead.
Like that's not funny. Like kind of was.
Oh no, that's. I mean, Scarlett couldn't even keep a straight
Yeah,
face.
she tried not. She couldn't even keep a straight face. Like,
Yeah,
um,
especially because they were filming in the hotel.
yeah. Um, it's really hard not to like Karrion Kross as an actual human being, though. It really is hard not to like him.
I said it last week,
Yeah, you
but
did.
um,
Like, he is just one down to earth dude.
anyways,
Um,
so the Wyatt Six reveal, or Bo Dallas reveals,
yeah,
that they wanted nothing to do with the Final Testament. They
yep,
just wanted the Miz.
yep. And they kind of did a shot back to when Bo Dallas was and the hell's his name?
Curtis
Curtis
Axel.
Axel were Mizites, or what do they call them?
The Miz Taraj.
Miz I called them Mizites for some odd reason. Don't know why, just did. Uh, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot more to this than what we think. But it was a really nice start to it, though. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
I don't know, when it's got Bo Dallas or anything Wyatt involved, gotta pay attention.
Gotta pay attention, really do. Kobe Kingston and Xavier Woods really had seeds sown. Like they're really pushing this turn, and it's gonna happen very, very soon. You said what the 10-year anniversary is coming up? What
End
week?
of this month.
This month? So I'm expecting it then too, because more stuff was dropped about that today. How Xavier is basically throwing Kobe right under the bus. Like, here you go. Here goes the bus. Drive over you. Literally throwing him under the bus.
Oh yeah.
You know? Like absolutely horrible.
Anyways, they lost to the War Raiders, and now it's not called the Fallout, it's called the War Machine.
Ah,
Which hilarious because that was their name in the Independence.
yeah. I'm really happy the War Raiders won this one because I've seen too many times the New Day come in there, a team that should win, and the New Day wins instead. I'm really happy how this is turning out right now for the War Raiders. So hopefully they're going to win the next tag team titles next. They should because obviously Balor and Big Head Madonna ain't doing nothing with it. So
Okay, so that brings us to what really was the main event of this show.
yeah,
But
let's
it
talk.
was at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn came out, um, started speaking Arabic,
yep,
and he was very gracious in being able to wear, you know, Middle Eastern garb, speak their language on a worldwide platform.
yeah. I mean, he's done it before. Uh,
Yeah, well, only on because they've never had.
they've never done like a Raw. They've done SmackDown, but he wasn't on the SmackDown at the time.
Yeah, because well, that was just earlier this year when they did King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah,
Anyways, he said he came out to address what happened with Roman Reigns
yeah.
and the Usos at Crown Jewel. And before he even gets a word out of his mouth, Jey Uso comes out, asks him if it was an accident. But before he could answer again, here comes
Jimmy,
Jimmy, who keeps saying, we can't trust him, blah, 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 blah. To which
and rightfully so. Let's be honest. Remember what happened in the Rumble a couple years ago? Yeah,
Sammy pulled receipts,
yeah.
and you know, but eventually he says, you know what, I'm out. But Jay says, I guess he's asking as a favor
Yeah.
to come to SmackDown and talk it out with OTC.
Yeah.
Um, I think they realize they need him in this fight.
Yeah. Jimmy did mention though how he's not family, so he doesn't understand. Whereas Jay defended
Jay
him.
apologized
Yep,
and he said, I was wrong.
yep,
And we got the infamous Sammy Uso again.
yep.
And
Oh,
the crowd in Saudi was chanting Usi.
that
And
I'm not gonna lie,
all of a sudden it's the summer of 2023 again.
I'm not gonna lie,
Or summer of 2022.
that was one of the funniest segments on SmackDown like ever.
Ever.
Like you see all of them break. Like they literally all.
Oh my god.
It was
Jay's
so
fighting
good.
for his life.
Yeah.
Jay is fighting for his life in that segment. And
Even
Roman.
Roman was just like he's trying not to laugh, and you can tell he's laughing his
Oh
ass
no,
off.
he broke.
Yeah.
He broke Roman.
Yeah. Sammy
Um,
Uso.
that
No,
was a Roman Reigns creation.
yeah, that was great. But
So
looking
I'm
forward to SmackDown for sure.
yeah, as we'll get the latest episode in the Bloodline soap opera.
Yep.
Um,
It is the best story in town.
it is. I'm just tired of overanalyzing it and trying to fantasy book it, so I'm just gonna sit back.
I think it's best just
Uh,
to leave it. Like,
I'm
let's
just
see what
gonna
they
watch what
present us.
happens.
Yeah,
Before we go, two stories.
two stories.
One, did you see the tweet that surfaced today about Jacob Fatu no showing a charity event and stealing something like, or taking $2,600 or something and just no showing a charity event,
I heard something about this. Yeah,
something like last summer.
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Um,
and I heard he also apparently shut off his Instagram.
I guess I don't know.
Okay,
His Twitter's still active.
put his Instagram then. Um,
Um, the second one I wanted to bring up was there was a power struggle card today for New Japan, and I just wanted to give you some notes on it that I've seen.
sure.
Sonata
Yep.
turned Bullet Club.
Really?
He turned on Taichi and helped David Finlay retain the Global Heavyweight Championship.
Wow.
Um, so it's not just 5 guys anymore; it's just 4 guys.
Fair enough.
Okay. Kenny Omega
Heard there
made
was
an
some.
appearance.
Yeah, I heard there was some kind of brawl.
I didn't see the brawl, but I did see Kenny Omega wants a match at Wrestle Dynasty. He's fucking close.
Oh, really?
The
Oh,
best bout machine is coming.
oh. Also, too, did you see too Ricochet
Shay is going to challenge. I was just about to bring that up.
to challenge your boy?
Zack Sabre Jr.
Yep.
Yeah.
At Wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun match. That'd be a fun match.
So now the only thing I'm wondering about this Wrestle Dynasty card is which guy is Will Ospreay going to take out? Is no. I was gonna suggest is that where you have the Kyle Fletcher blow off, but no, you can do that at Full Gear.
We would probably do that Full Gear.
Yeah.
That'd be more or less. That's probably that's AEW affiliate. That'll probably be AEW.
Oh no, I'm trying to think. CMLL, because they're a part of this too, right?
Yeah, you could do. I mean, you know what?
Who's in CMLL right now? Is Vikingo over there?
Like King goes there. Yeah, yeah. He goes in between AEW and CMLL,
Oh, he just had a match with Will Ospreay last weekend
and he was
at
on
Bound for Glory.
he was on
Or
TV.
not Will, Speedball.
Speedball, right
Speedball,
there. Yeah,
not Ospreay.
he kind
But
of
yeah,
goes all over the place.
give me Vikingo and Will Ospreay at Wrestle Dynasty.
Oh, that'd be cool. Although I think they did at AEW though.
It doesn't matter.
Meh.
I don't think. I don't think they've done Vikingo.
No, I think they did
They
Vikingo.
did Commander.
I might be thinking Vikingo and
Kenny Omega.
Mega. That's what I might be thinking of. But yeah, a lot of stuff there. Did you also hear that Bill Goldberg is getting his retirement match sometime next year, probably against Gunther?
Yeah. Do I
Yeah.
care? No.
No, no. It's going to be, you know what? Give him the retirement match, put it on a pay per view.
It's going to be the big Goldberg entrance.
Yep.
He's going to come down.
He's going to snort some fireworks.
It's going to be right out the gate, 2 spears, a jackhammer. Gunther's going to kick out, clothesline the living fuck out of him, powerbomb him, and put him to sleep.
I hope so.
That is how that match is going to go, and it'll end in under 4 minutes. I promise you.
I don't know if Gunther's going to want to do a match like that, but we'll see. Anyway, folks, that is DA Wrestling. That was DA Wrestling Does Raw. Make sure you like, share, subscribe down below there. I am Andrew. This is Doug. Follow us on X at DA Wrestling. We also have private accounts as well as in D Lions 1991, AMP 1982. We also have TikTok, DA Sports. We also have Instagram too at DA Wrestling, but we be honest, we don't really use it that much. Not really worth it for me. That guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe down below. You might like this movie somewhere around here. It's kind of a good one. Have a good night, everybody. Take it easy.